Hello and welcome to Hamrok Live. Today we're going to be doing some missions and then we're going to continue with Arcstone where we were, and in between I did a little bit on the weekend. I got my 4 crystals on Hamrok, so we can go talk to Verant V and see what she has to say about that. And then we got to go up to the top, kill some vile Skyrgans. I honestly think they are just the placeholders for the named, so they're kind of hard to get. And this one is kind of annoying because these are mushrooms. I started a little bit on that, but they don't move and they give 0 experience. So let's go here. All right, let's. So I'm already inside the mission. So we're inside the waxwork abolition. So we're gonna do that one first. And we're gonna go from there. So I've completed. I did one of them over the weekend. Shattering a row missions. So we've done this one together. I went ahead and did the Colossus. I got all the achievements for that one, so that one wasn't too bad. And then I started the Shattering, Shattering, or I don't know how you're gonna say it, but I didn't get this one, only the young, because I tried to do mechanics, and I think if I just ignore the mechanics, I can get that one. So we'll do that one here as soon as we get there. So we'll go straight to Relic after we finish that. So we're gonna go down here and start this mission. Now I haven't played. I didn't play yesterday, and I didn't play Saturday, so I might be a little rusty here, but we should be fine. Everybody looks like they're nice and good to go. Let's get these guys positioned here. So Bard right about there. Monk should be fine there. Just take you off follow and take you off follow. Now my mage is looking pretty smooth right now, right? I just need the legs for her, and she'll have the full set. I think that just looks phenomenal. Does not look so good on the other races though. It looks definitely good on them. All right, so that's good. Let's put our mercenary on actual mercenary mode, and let's get going here. Hail him, and let's destroy him. Turn on attack, and all right, let's get him slowed. Now he's just gonna instantly drop to 90, right? Like, and then he goes into split mode. We can't do any more damage to him, so not much to do there. Now, once he disappears here in just a second, there we go. You get all these little guys here. Now, theoretically, the goal is to get them all on me as soon as possible, so I can slow them. Flash. And then slow. I'm going to go ahead and stand because this is a lot of damage. And I got proc slow on. Alright, I guess she didn't cast it. Alright, but I'm burning down this one right here. That's the goal. Is to kill this one. Oh my gosh. Alright, Splendid Glory just in case. Alright, that'll trigger the next phase, right? So that'll trigger us into going back to the boss, which is fine because I'm not going for achievements right now, but effectively you can. They'll probably change it because the achievement sounds like you're supposed to kill them on that first split, all of them, before you go to the next one, which would be that would be the challenge of this mission, if that's how it is intended to be done. But as long as you kill them before the final one, you get the achievement right now. So now grab these ones. I think right here should be good. Now I'm going to do an area taunt as soon as this thing comes active. Let's get a slow on there. I'm going to do Warrior's Resolve just to take some of the damage out. Warlord's Fury to get a little bit more damage. I mean, a little bit more hatred. And then we're just going to go like that. I'm not going to use any burns because I need those for the 3rd mission. And we're just going to kill these as they die, because it's not really a concern. Hey, Retro Jim, what enemy is this? It looks cool. This is the first mission in the wax, the candle zone, whatever it's called. Candle Maker's Workshop. It's the first mission of the expansion right here. So he's pretty cool. He's huge. You can't really see him unless you're far away, but definitely a fun encounter. And he just splits into like the little ones, and there's achievements for doing it different ways. But we got him down to 20%. Now he's going to split again. And this will be the last split, so we're going to try to kill all the little guys in that one. There we go. There's only 3 left. And I don't have any AoE taunts up, so hopefully whoever's tanking it can take it. I think I'll get it because I'll just get healed and get aggro from that. But we're just gonna swap these around. Oh, Voxel died. Oh, look at that. Poor Voxel, he died. I'm not even gonna bother trying to res him right now. In fact, let's see how do we want to do this? Yeah, there's not gonna be any more splits, so we might as well just kill one and get out of here and finish this mission, re-res him. And that's what happens when melee get hit and not the tank. But oof, look at that. I died. Jeez. God. Oh, that's what happens when you don't pay attention. All right, Call the Wild. Oh my God, I clicked yes, and it still sent me. All right, well, today's one of those days, I guess. All right, where's my mage? We're back into this phase. That's what happens when you don't pay attention. Shock of the Many. Pet attack. Last Stand. Reckless. Is it gonna switch again? Jeez. All right. Yeah. That's what happens when you're just talking and not paying attention. Let's get heals on you. Death Dance. Is this thing almost dead? There we go. Let's despawn this stuff real quick. Open. All right. All right. Let's see here. Well, that's how you don't do it. But let's res him. This body. You're still in combat. Totem. I didn't even take her out of combat. Where is Totem? Let's look at the loot real quick. So we got the Strength Aug, we got the belt, we got the scepter. So we already have like all these items. Are there raid level targets in Candle? Yeah, there's a this one. If you do it as a raid, you can do it as a raid. So it has more mechanics and stuff like that. All right, I guess there's a 5-minute. It's 5-minute timer on this one. That is joyful. What is that over there? How the hell is Voxel's corpse way over here? All right, I guess I'm not gonna wait for that. So let's. Did I put a campfire down? I did. All right, perfect. So we can do summon. And we'll just bring them back in the mission. I don't think they need any of the loot, but might as well get their coins by going back. That was pretty sad. It's like the second time I've died on that from just yapping and not paying attention. There we go. All right, so who am I giving this stuff to? You have the breastplate already. So who has the loot? You do. All right, so Soldotna gets the breastplate. Soldotna can have the belt and the AUG. Chain can go to Viva. We'll just give them all to her for now, and then this. Zone in, right? I think they have to zone in to get the currency anyway. So this is the Scepter of the Ruined Wind. Soldotna's already got it, so just give it to Viva. Tribute that thing. All right, you can sit 2.69% experience. You got your 2.96. All right, so he got it without even being in zone. Perfect. Excellent. All right. Let's rebuff them. Let's see. Gathering a Zeal. I don't want to cast that. Igneous Veil. Damage Shield. Looks like I lost my Mage Pet too, so let's abort that. Water Elemental XVI. Burnout. Focus. Stop Song. Sit. Master's Aura. Familiar, plus the little clicky thing here. Same with you, Champion's Aura. Clicky thing. Alright, that is majority of his buffs. Let's do Ice Flame. Now, this is a higher level pet than I had before. I was still using the Lorien Song pet because she hadn't died since then, so that's an upgrade. Let's get Damage Shield, and then we're also going to hand off 2 pet weapons. There we go. And I think we're good. So let's kick P task. And we'll go to the next one. So the next one I feel like is a little harder than this. So I guess my morning's already starting off pretty rocky here. The last time I did the other one, my mage got knocked to a different island from one of the cannonballs because I ignore all the mechanics. So we'll see how this goes. All right, everything's looking good there. Those are leather legs. Right, she already has the chain helmet, so that's tribute. Go in my tribute pile right there. And she needs a mod rod. Let's go ahead and try to clicky that. I kicked them out of the task, right? Yeah. There we go. Now the next one is we just got to go through the candles to Arcstone zone line, invis up, and then run to the other island. So it's not too bad. The third one requires a lot of running around. Okay. Let's go ahead and do that. So we're small. All right, Candlemaker zone lines right here to Arcstone. Through here we go. Except like everybody, because they all got stuck on. They all got stuck on something. Oh, that's funny. Now, once we get in here, just gotta make sure we get invis really quick. Still not. Alright, Soldotna, invis up. Now, we're gonna do perfect levitation, which I hate levitation, but in this mission, levitation actually is a smart play. So we're gonna go like this. And then we want to go down there. So pretty easy. And then this is the guy. Right here, so we can call hero everybody to me. And then we're gonna put another campfire down right here. Since we have 6 hours, we can go back to that other one. There we go, and Hamrok, efforts, natives, smaller group. All right. Now this one is tricky because there's when you first spawn in, there's these two mobs. They have these different effects on them. You have to run them through different storms to remove the effect. So it's kind of interesting. And then you can just burn down the boss as long as you can take all the damage. So that's what I've been doing. So we'll see how that goes today. So ready. There could have been a hot fix over the weekend to like make these things harder or something. I don't think so, but my day is starting already pretty slow. Right, ready. And ready. All right. Now, starting to get everybody in. So you can see there's one of them there and then the other one there. Now, if we click on one of these, right? This one has the stone armor, which I believe is the red one. And then this one has the rune armor, which is the blue one. One of them is a spell reflect and one is a melee rune. So it's pretty dicey if you don't do it right. Get them all shrunk. All right, let's get them on follow. Tail. Say now, and then just run out here. Pull that guy. Run into this one. There, his rune's gone. Now, I'm fighting it in the storm, which I don't know if that's a problem or not, but I don't know. Hey, Creemore, how you doing, man? Hey, Nummy, how you doing? Hey, Fossil, how you guys doing? All right, now we gotta run to the red one. Where is it? Right over here. Now these things summon, so they're kind of dicey. Now the big problem I found is that the pets like to just screw around and mess all these things up. Unrelenting attention, come on. There we go. So you take the stony one through the red one, you take the other guy through the other one. Not too bad. Now we're conveniently right next to the boss, so he's got I can't remember what his name. I think it's the stone rune, but the boss can have the runes. But I've taken him through the different before. It doesn't seem to matter. All right, let's get him slowed first. Yeah, so he's got the rune armor, which would be the red one, I think, right? But I don't think it matters for the boss. So we're just gonna burn him down as fast as possible. He's gonna start spawning ads here in just a minute. He's got about 1 billion hit points, right? So in all my parsings I've done so far with him, it's about 1 billion hit points. So just gonna keep burning him down, get him as low as possible. Character. Warlord's Fury. Just make sure we get that ad on us. I'm gonna kill the boss and ignore all ads, which probably not the smartest idea, but as you can see there, he's gonna throw a rock at Sildana, and she should like get knocked back or something like that. So there we go, 24%, 23%. Let's get anything in the burn there. He also does an AoE FD, which you can see there, like, it totally doesn't negate anything that I do because of how I have my flash finger, how I have my my macros set up on my hotkeys, right, is every single time I hit a button, I stand up. So something you're going to want there in all your buttons. You can see now we got a few ads on us, so that he's at 7%, 5%. We're just going to keep going, 2%. Once we kill him, these little ones should just despawn. There we go. All right, now we can go over here. Grab this / open. There we go. You successfully did full defense. We failed the other ones because clearly just burned it. Yeah, so the hotkey is just literally /stand. You've got to make sure to turn off the auto duck and stuff like that, so it works, but it should be fine. All right, we got some stuff that I haven't seen before. We got a glowing one right there. I'm gonna roll that to myself. We got a stone of shame, which is intelligence. It obviously goes to Ketka. Perfect. We got a bracer, which she's already got 2 bracers, so Ketka gets a bracer, I guess. Chain legs to Viva. Cloth arms to Ketka. Plate arms to Soldatna. What do we got here? The Depreciator. The War Axe. Spike of Ice. Did I already give you that one? You have a lot of weapons, but you do not have that one. So there you go. Another weapon for your bag. Soldatna. And then what do we get here? The Band of Azurwave Frill. This is a nice ring. This is a Knowledge of the Past clicky. I'm thinking Shaman for this one. what does the shaman actually have? She has uprising plus tier 2. So if we look at this one here, so this one, right? 2,000 point upgrade. I'll take it. I'm not doing the other guys because I do my group in 2 ways, right? Like Ketka and Soldatna, they get the tier 2 stuff, whereas Hamrok and Vox will get the tier 1. I mean the tier 3. So it's like a two-way, 2 ways of progression for these guys. All right, so this one's done. Let's kick P task, and there we go. And where are you guys at? Now we're not follow because there we go. But it's definitely saves my bacon doing that way. There we go. We got another spell. That's a last level one. And she's like ready for weapons. She is ready. I think she has them all at this point. Now she has an extra belt. She got 2 cloaks because I wasn't paying attention, but oh, she's got an AUG. Now the cool thing is on Hamrok here. That's not Hamrok. I got him the boots, the arms, the belt, and the weapon. So I'm as soon as I hit 130, I'm gonna be sweet. And then I got one of the AUGs too, so he's going pretty good. Hey, Painted Dragon, how are you doing this morning? How are you? All right, now looks like we're zoned in. Let's go to you. All right, so the trick to this part here, this is the worst part of this zone, is going from this point on. But with a mage, it's not too bad. I'm doing great. This weekend, I went to a Pokemon kind of collect a thing with my wife and son, and I won a card. Apparently is worth some money, so it's kind of nice doing some random loot box thing with some vendor there, which was kind of cool. My son really wanted to do it, and then he got really pissed off that I won and he didn't. But I wasn't about to give him a $600 card because he was having a little fit. So it was it's a fun time. It was good, nice weekend. Right, now we're up this one. This is, I wish there was an alternate way to do this. Kind of makes mages, I mean, increases the value of a mage, right? Like, I mean, if I was looking for group, I'm pretty sure I could get a group. All right, how are we gonna do this? So there's the magical glowing death right there. We're just gonna run straight across here. And then, we're gonna go like this. I do it to right here, and then boom, we're in the tunnel. And then right up in here the rest of the way. Now I think you can do it on the outside, but this is less risk for the amount of effort. There we go, and we're up here now. Is this the shroom place? Yeah, this is the shroom place. So what we're gonna do, this campfire's like the right spot too. Is that being attacked? No. All right, we're gonna do this part real quick because we need this for the mercenary, and we're gonna do that. So I'm destroying Pokemon cards. My kid, he's been doing this for a while. He'll buy a pack, right, and he'll just like go through it as fast as possible and call them junk because they're not worth anything. And then he's like, gets all mad that he didn't get anything because it's gambling, right? You're gambling to open a pack of cards. It's a terrible thing, but he still does it. and he, you know, he discards those other cards, right? But when he discards them, I just take them, right? And I have like a case of cards that I keep them. So I don't collect Pokemon's cards personally, but I have more cards than my son, who's been doing it since he was a little kid. And it's kind of humorous, in all honesty. All right, we're gonna grab this defender right here. It's kind of tricky pull, but we're gonna bring him right down here. Now, you're gonna see a ton of jeez, I don't know what happened there. I like ran forward. You're gonna see a ton of stuff on extended target in this zone, and I don't know why it's like that, but it's goes away pretty quick. We're gonna kill these ones. I think levitate is my situational issue right here. Let's drop that. Yeah, sounds like I collect. That's what I told him. You know, I was like, you know, you say I don't collect, but I got more cards than you at this point. And it was, you know, it was a good time. All right, we got to, you know, see a lot of different things. There was a giant inflatable Pokemon Pikachu and stuff like that. So it was a nice little time to be had. There, let's grab this path. But did that on Saturday. Took pretty much the whole day. To my dismay, took pretty much the whole day. Only took me a few minutes to go through and look at everything, but my son was like he was like trying to sell Pokemon cards, like they do like a buy sell trade kind of stuff. He was like, he sold like one card for $8 to somebody, and then he sold something else for like $10, and he was really excited about that. I'm like, you should sell them all, get your money back. And didn't like that response. Screed that, and who needs a yellow? Voxel needs a yellow, so Voxel gets the yellow. And FV, did I pass her? I passed her. She was down there. Damn it. Oh, I might lev and run down there and hail her real quick for that quest. Let's see if I can get another defender real quick. Oh, jeez. All right, can I just run through the storm there? I think it's the mask quest line, or the one I'm on right now will give us something to do with that mask. Let's see here. Just started a new character on Journell this weekend. Started using Ice Boxer. I miss stuff, but you've learned your lesson. Yeah, definitely. There we go. So we need yeah, it's definitely funner this way, in all honesty. I feel like I can hit the close to that kind of stuff damage wise. Let's pop up my parser here. And what do you got here? More poison. All right. Excellent. All right, we need one more of those, and then we can just like fight these shrooms right here. So let's kill this spirit stag. I don't like him right there. I don't like mobs that are within my purview. Let's get you slightly closer. Let's take off your levitate also. And yours. Excellent. Well, looks like we got some AAs to spend. 20 AAs there. I'm maxing out this healer side first. And that one. Alright, where's another defender? There's one right there. Alright, that should knock out the defenders. And we'll do the next mission. Kind of waiting for my timers to come back up, right? That's kind of the trick here, because the next boss in the next mission has about 600,000 hit points, and so obviously it's a fast burn. But somehow I got 8 million DPS in that one, so I don't know exactly what's going on in that one, but definitely I took the advice of one of your old Iceboxer videos running almost all casters to help you get your bearings, just pulling the wire. Yeah. Definitely, like, if I already had the monk on this server, so that like made me want to, you know, integrate the monk, right? But I would say probably the best group for limited boxing, you know, without having to do a lot of work, is probably you know, tank, bard, some healer, doesn't matter which one, and then 3 mages. That is going to be the biggest just absolute destroy fest that you could probably get your hands on. Why do you not have levitate? That's all right. I'm not even gonna bother. So these things here, these are the shrooms you gotta kill for this Manashine grooves, right? Grove, I guess. Groves. I don't know. I don't do any crowd control at all for any of my characters. The only thing I do is with my monk. Sometimes I do a lulling for pulling because it's better than the bards, but I don't waste my time with any of that. I can tank 4 or 5 mobs in current level without any issue, and it's harder to get more than that unless I try. Most of the pulls are just solo. Alright, we're getting some weird camera with these shrooms behind us, but that's good. Yeah, 6 mages. Oh, they just changed it so that the mage pet can tank the mission. I think that first mission anyway. I don't know about the other ones, but that's kind of improvement there for pet tanking, right? Yeah, crowd control with my face. It's just, I don't know. I used to try to mez with my bard. I have I don't have him on her bar, but one of my iterations of the bard, I did do like an AoE mez and all that stuff, but then I realized I didn't really need it anymore. It just wasn't necessary. In the older iterations, I think this is what my fourth or fifth generation of characters. So maybe in my first and second generations, I did any kind of crowd control, but for the most part, all she does is insult and cast songs while meleeing, which gets her some decent damage, but it's not the best damage. It's just because if I insult more than I do, she runs out of mana so much faster. And where Voxel, he is becoming the bard of the group over time. This is like, there we go. There we go. He's becoming the bard of the group, and I have a different song layout on him than I do on this one. So that's a work in progress, though. It seems to yield a little bit more experience, or more damage, but it's a little bit more costly. So I'm still a work in progress, but he's also, jeez. Yeah, see, we're just face tanking everything here. Let's flash of anger that thing. Alright. I'm being chain summoned by something over here. It's just annoying. I think it's the shroom too, right? Yeah, it's the shroom. Chain summoning me. Alright, we're gonna get another storm on us. Now, I still haven't figured out the mechanics behind the storm. I know Painted Dragon sent me some info on them, but I still am not... I'm not 100% sure. This thing's got more hit points than you would expect. There we go. Alright, let's kill this stupid thing here. And we're gonna cleave down that that wrath is getting cleaved down by the pet. That is hilarious. Let's do Fury, Rampage. Don't have Rampage. Area Taunt. There we go. There we go. Get another Storm. Warlord's Greater Fury. I haven't seen that one before. Alright, how many? Oh, good. This is the last shroom we need anyway, so that's perfect. That makes things so much better. See, Chanter, Bard, Shaman. I've only recently started. Slow again. CC's Area Taunt. Yeah. Yeah, that's pretty much it. All right, so we can give this one to Voxel because he needs that. Now, let's come down over here. Let's break follow. And let's do this again. So I need to go down below with my warrior to talk to Verant V. Let's see if we can do that real quick. All right, let's make sure no one's on follow. All right, so where is she at exactly? So she is like right there. So we should just be able to just walk off, right? Oh my god. Oh, that's so dumb. Oh, that's so dumb. All right. That is not fun. All right, at least I got everybody else up here. I can just call hero back. But that is let's see here. Wizard is good, but keep going. M Necro. Yeah, so I you're gonna go out of mana on all of them, honestly. But the this is not fun. Where are we at here? We gotta go to the other zone. It doesn't even put us in the right zone. That's not fun. All right. Wait, never mind. I can just do this. My campfire's up. What was I saying? So you're gonna run out of mana with mages. You're gonna run out of mana with wizards. But my wizard at 125 does not run out of mana. So it gets a little better. But that's with a bard in the group. I don't have an enchanter in the group. And I found Necro to be too hard to multi-bind the way I do with all my characters, so I don't do a Necro in multi-boxing unless it's all Necros. It was more hassle than, because to really get the most out of a necromancer, you got to be like on it on those dots, right? And you know, you got the 30-second dot, you got the 42-second dot, you got the 60-second dot, you know, so you're pretty much just chain casting dots in all honesty to really max out that DPS. And there she is right here. Ooh, she got a new model. All right, her face is blown out, but and her eyes look like she's seen some shit, but there she is. Ale, you've covered fragments. The power stirs once more, but is still unclear. The runes it's hard to grasp. Their truths drift beyond my reach, like a memory teasing the edge of thought. Something immense, a rather dangerous version of an abhorrent behemoth known as a null-forged titan. It roams the hills south of the crater. Its mere presence is dimming the light of the fragments. You must defeat this creature before the energy can be fully understood. All right, so now we need to go kill the null-forged guy. Now, we killed him before, I think in the last stream. They spawn up right up here, so right there. It's kind of where we were the other day, so that is where we're gonna go. Let's get you in Viz. Yeah, once I got to a certain point on my wizard, I wasn't able to burn my mana fast enough. But that could be a boxing issue versus a thing, right? And I did get someone sent me that plays a 125 wizard. He sent me a literal complete how to how to play for me to update my video on what he does, and so I haven't had a chance to incorporate that because I haven't finished leveling that character because it was on a different server. So I would expect I will have a wizard here on Dronell to take that place and to kind of improve those videos at some point in time. All right, where is this Nullforge guy at? Is he in Viz? He doesn't. There's a guy, so there's a player. All right, let's just like zoop around here. There it is right there. All right, there's two of them. All right. Am I safe over here? That is a $1 million question, isn't it? I feel safe. All right. Let's kill off levitate. All right. Let's kill this one. Zoom out a little bit. Click off levitate. And where's the bard? Let's get the bard singing. And click off levitate. I don't like levitate at all, so I gotta click it off. Yeah, I will. It's a comment I think on the 125 video. So there's that, and I think there might be a Discord message. I'll have to see. I get a lot of Discord messages. They just get lost in the shuffle. But let's see if I can find those. All right, now I think we have clear room to pull that. she got a glow up, as you say. Yeah, that's a little too much, you know, shine on that face though. It looked like the Everquest 2 model, honestly, if I remember right. But it's hard to say. Yeah, I need to go do that quest. Like I am definitely. Oh, that's an abhorrent behemoth. That is not what I wanted. All right, we'll kill this one. I saw it over here the other day. Is it like got a? Wow, thing's so slow. I killed one the other day, so where is it? That's the real question here. Oh, I'm not even in the right spot. I didn't go all the way up. All right. Yeah, this guy's got some hit point. Well, it's not hidden, so. All right, let's do this now. Everybody's not attacking. Invis. And we're back to the mage. All right, now it's up here. I killed it down there, so maybe it paths down or something. Okay, so this is where I came in the beta, and these things here were like conning orange. But maybe it was just that I saw, and these are like just red. Now let's see if we can find this thing here. This is where we just were, in the mission, so. weasel our way around there. There it is right there. All right. I think I can pull it to right here. Nope. All right, I think. All right, I'm gonna flash. Oh my god, we got 3 of these things. Oh my gosh. 4. Oh my gosh. All right, stand. Drop slow. Oh my god, 5. What the hell? Are these things just like spawning on me? Oh my god, another one. What the hell? Oh my god, 6. Reciprocal shield, brace for impact, warrior's brace, vigorous or resplendent glory. I mean, I got nothing here. I don't even think I'll be able to switch. Yeah, I don't have the feeling that I can switch to the other screen without getting smashed here. Let's kill some of these things here. Oof, that is. These things are 130 too, so they're, you know, they're rough. Oh, but they're good experience. And they have a faction, which... Alright. that is a thing, I guess. Let's see here. Kind of summon me inside of them, which is kind of annoying. Alright, Warlord's Fury, Warlord's Bravery. And... Alright, let's get you into the fight here. Alright, spam, spam, spam. Let's get you into the fight. Alright, we have Flash of Anger again, so we should be fine for the time being. Oof, that is, it's a pain. You have to do 2 quests, 1 for each, and then they're not the same. Yeah, I was like my persona on this character is going to be a rogue for doing DPS, and so I was thinking I would link, you know, kind of my warrior as a rogue with one of them, but I'm second guessing that right now. All right, that's a collectible. Oh, now that we've killed all the mobs up here. Jeez. Oh god, we got the Null Forge. Get on me over here, buddy. All right. I don't know what you're on, but get on me. Nice of him to join the fight here. All right. I think we're good. Still good. Final stand is still up. Let's get you closer. We're gonna have to do this 5 times. Because this quest, these gems just don't drop enough, right? It's quite a bottleneck. What are we down to? We got 2 more after this. All right. All right, that's done. Speak with Master Gaslin. All right, where the hell is he? All right, Master Gaslin. Oh, he's on the first island. Damn it. We gotta go back to the very beginning. Oh, that is not on my to-do list right now. All right. Oh, it looks like we finished one of those quests. These are good experience, so if you can take these, you're in for luck. Crowd control with your face in action. Exactly. Oh my god, I clicked the button. There we go. Creed. I hate loop pop-up windows. Alright. So she died. Like, I don't know if anybody else noticed that. She died, and then somehow the call hero hit at the right time and she was able to come back. Like guys, like corpses all around here. All right, let's go back this way. Oh, I'm surprised we didn't get all right, that's the quest mob. That's Arcstone. All right, that's where we want to go right here. We're going to go to Relic. So... call everybody here. And then we're going to place our campfire right here. Excellent. Now we can go inside Relic. And we'll go do that mission real quick. .3 was not bad, considering like that would be like .6 with a lesson on, right? So that'd be some decent experience, and then during the experience bonus, even better. Lovely. All right, there he is. All right. Now this one, the mission's way over here now, which is not like realistically, it seems like a long way, but it's not really that far. So let's once everybody gets in, we will head over there. All right, solos. Excellent. Now we'll just run over there. Now I'm only doing it with she does have love. All right. Can I? Page up. There we go. Oh. Nope. There we go. Where are we going? Where is it taking us? Like, all right, going to Freeport. All right. I guess so. I had like when you do page up, page down, it changes your heading, right? So if you're page down, you go straight down. If you page up, you don't go down or you levitate. So yeah, that's what happened there. All right. Campfire. Today is not the day. Today is not the day. Come on. And then zone it here. If anything, this is just giving us a little bit more time for when we do the mission. So that we get voxels burns up, which looks to be like they're all up right now. So that is fantastic. All right, she is back in the zone. All right, page up. Hopefully that doesn't happen again. So there we go. So we can run over the cracks. Over here, and then yeah, it's like right there. There's a shiny right here, so I might as well grab it. And then just right up there, just, you know, it's almost required to have levitate for this zone, in all honesty. But it's not too bad, I guess. No, I think I took a wrong turn. No, I need to go this way. Perfect. Right over here, and then right here. And then call here, everybody, and we're gonna pop another. Yeah, getting the is painful. Yeah, I have to go in first person also to be able to do any kind of detailed maneuvering on a lot of these things. All right, hail him. Glorious experience. Work and Gwark. I'm a smaller group. There we go. All right, let's get these things targeted. Hey, Blarp, how you doing? How are you doing? All right, looks like we are ready. Now we are going to get mana on the mage before we pursue this because we need a little bit of mana. I want to try to get that last achievement by ignoring all the mechanics, but I don't know if I can because you have to stand, like you have to have two characters stand in this red aura, which I don't know, was not as, it wasn't, I couldn't see it. Like if it spawned like here, you can see there's the dragon, right? We're gonna hail this guy and start it, but it like spawned over there. I stood in it, but I still got all the ads, and I lost DPS. Like fundamentally, that's what happened. Is I lost DPS trying to do the mechanics, whereas just killing it as fast as possible would have probably yielded the achievement. So there we go. All right, and let's see here. You're good. Let's do X target 1. Let's get her. I want to get the bard enough endurance for this. I usually don't. I usually don't spend any time meting, but I feel like this one is gonna be it. So let me see here if I Hamrok lasts 7 days. Hold on. All right, we got a second while we're meting here. So if we look back to the last 7 days of my life here, go back. What is this mob called? It's like Shar. There we go. Shardarin. Here we go. So on the 5th is when I killed it. So I got 8.8 million DPS, right? It's only got 650 million hit points. So you see there, I got 2.8 million on my monk. So I think if we push it really hard, we can we can just flat up kill it. And that's 81 seconds of me trying to do mechanics too. See, you need to be doing 18 million DPS to do it. Oh, well. I don't know where I'm going to get the extra 10 million DPS, but I'm going to try it and see. And that's 8 million with trying to do the mechanics, so yeah. Just drag the whole group around with the dragon. That's a smart idea. I'm gonna try it just flat out burning, and then if that fails, the next time I'll do it, I'll try to do the mechanics. Was easier, yeah. I don't know. I was having a hell of a time trying to get two characters to do it correctly. All right, let's get everybody on. All right, let's shrink them. And 8 million DPS isn't anywhere near my normal DPS, so there's got to be some kind of DPS buff you get from something in here. All right. that. Hail. I'm going to interfere. I insist that we interfere, and let's go. All right, let's grab him. Let's come right here. Get you in the position. Final stand you. Bard song. And all the burns. There we go. Go, go, go. Rage. Let's go here. Speed focus. Not ready yet. Tonpo. Not ready. Vehement Rage. Not ready. There we go. Yeah, there it is. We failed it. Almost. Almost. Oh, that was almost. All right. Let's see here. What was our final DPS? 10 million? All right, come on. Let's go. So where's the last one? Down here. So 3 million DPS on my monk. 3.4. That's not bad for group gear, I guess. 2.4. There's some kind of buff in this mission. I don't know what it is yet, but there's some kind of buff because that is not normal DPS. All right, what do we get here? We got we got the bow. Nice. Well, isn't that oh, we got a mask too. Pointless loot. All right, let's see here. Wait. Ketka needs the arms. Viva gets that. Viva gets that. Voxel gets that. Quietist, another Bard weapon. All right, congrats, Bard. Let's see. Hamrok gets the bow, which I mean, at this point, we are. That can go to tribute now. We got the Codex of the Eightfold Dance, which is the Agility Og. Well, finally some new Og for you. And Hamrok gets the Plate Bracer. And ironically, it's better. But I'm just going to give that to the Bard for now, since she doesn't have her mask. All right, there we go. Jeez. Oh, man. So the Codex here, that is going to replace a Stately Charm, I think. Yeah, that'll replace that, so that goes into the Charm slot. I don't think I have any lower than that. That's not the Charm slot either. So we'll go with that one for now. We'll look at these again later on. Oh, and I can't. Never mind. That was stupid. It's a 130. I can't even use this stupid thing yet. All right, put it in the stack of hogs I can't use. All right, kick P task. I think if I do this mission with Blarp instead of a mercenary healer, whenever he's available, I think we could definitely do that mission. I think he's got enough DPS to do that last 8 million DPS. What do you think, Blarp? You think you could do that 8 million DPS to get the achievement? Now, there's obviously mechanics we could do, but who wants to do mechanics? Let's see. Snag 2 agility Augs. Let's see, I made mages, 4 mages for Call Hero in the zone. Wow, that's crazy. That is absolute crazy. I'm only at one. This will be my first AUG now that I have over 500. I have not had enough currency yet. And I've been doing these things a lot. They don't this I'm just not getting enough currency from them. There we go. All right, now we need to get back to Arcstone to finish up the quest there. So where are we at here? I should be able to just campfire, right? Ruined relic. Ah, damn it. I moved my campfire. All right, so Sinviz. Now this is where like a wizard is nice, because then you could just secure, but apparently the secure point is all the way over here. Page up so we don't fall through the floor here, and we're gonna go. I don't feel like that's the right way. I just don't feel like that is this. I think it's this way. And then like this. Oh, you mean you dropped the codex twice? Oh, okay. I was like, I've been doing missions and I'm not getting enough currency. Oh my god. Oh, my it's not even on my bar. Oh my gosh. It's not on my bar. No. Why is it not on my bar? Why is the evade not on my bar? Oh my gosh. Run. I gotta say, like, getting defensive AAs on this mage has been like the smartest thing I've ever done. Like, she takes more damage than most of my other characters, just from like running through these zones and invis popping off. See here, the Arcstone mission. How is it? I was going to do it, but did not want to push the druids close to level like 11. It's a burn. You can do mechanics, but you can burn it down. With your DPS, you should be able to. You should have no problem if you can. Like here, I'll show you my DPS on that one from earlier, and give you an idea of what it is like. Oh my god, it's not even. Hold on. Should have been vised first. There we go. One second, me. Oh my gosh, wax on timer 15 times. That is crazy. That is absolutely crazy. I got bored really quick on it, honestly. Let me get these guys through this portal real quick so they're not in this zone. I wonder what my mask is at now. I've been turning all my gems into Augs to sell to try to make a little money back from last expansion, but I'm hoping I can get the rest of this done for these guys. Okay, so still zoning. I got the mask on my warrior. That's the only one I did it on. I'm gonna do it on Voxel. He's the only one with brewing to be able to do it, but I gotta do the brewing on all the other characters to finish theirs. Let's see here. The Colossus of Skylance. That is the second mission. So I did it with 125 seconds, 5.2 million. This one only had 650 million hit points, so I have another earlier one that was 1,000,000,000 hit points, so I'm not 100% sure what I did wrong in that one. But this was pure burn on this one. Obviously 5,000,000 versus 10,000,000, so there's obviously something going on in Shardara to give bonus experience there. But yeah, definitely it's not too bad. Oh, the Colossus has the defensive buff. Okay, yeah. I tried running it through the different things in one of my attempts through it, and I couldn't get the little buff to go off, so I just went for killing. All right, let's shrink real quick. And let's get rid of levitate. Does no one else have levitate? I don't see it on anybody else except you. Yeah, the first 3 missions are really simple. I think that last one is the easiest one. The one I just did is easy if you're not going for achievements, I would say. All right, that's volatile. I'm looking for a vial. There's a corrupted. Okay, well. Apparently the bard was not invis, even though the bard was the one who cast invis. That's my life. That is my life today. I don't know what is going on. All right, let's just res her after the fact. I don't even care. My mask's at 57, so that's nice. Let's try that. I just don't even know. She's the one that cast it. What if I did you die? All right, we need to kill 3 vials, and we'll finish off that. And then we got to go back to the very first island, so we can talk to the quest guy there. Obviously, my other characters have different things to do. Like, they still need to get all these fragments and stuff, but that's going to take forever. They need blood, which, since I got my mask, I don't think I've gotten any more blood to drop. Which is a little weird, in all honesty, but maybe I'm just not killing the right ones. I could have swore I killed all these same ones. But I am not getting any blood to drop. I should have called her up, but it's fine. There we go. Wow, this thing's got some hit points. There we go. Res, accept. Let's see here. Focus. Damage shield. Clicky there, and aura. You got 16 blood last night. Yeah, I've not gotten any blood since I got my mask. Even though they all have the quest. All right, I think we're good there. Let's go ahead and do commanding voice and field. Is that the right one? Yeah, that's the right one. How close to level are you? 67%, not too bad. All right. Let's try this again. Invis. She's invis. Now our goal is to find a vial. A vial one. That's volatile. Let's see here. I'm not going back up there. Let's go over here. All right, so corrupted. Corrupted. Oh, that one looks different. No, he's volatile. No, they don't spawn down there, so I'm not 100% sure where these guys spawn. Oh, there's one right there. All right. Look at those pans. I mean, all right, buddy. All right, there we go. No, but I gotta work on brewing on like all these characters, so it's gonna be a pain. I gotta get my overseer boxes back up and going ASAP. I have them all offline right now because I'm too lazy to log them all on. All right, let's just kill this guy. See what like maybe they're just around here. Let me do the obvious thing here of tracking by alpha. Actually, let's track. Yeah, distance works. There is another one right there. Track. He's behind me. So over there. All right. Let's work our way into this fold over here. These things got big hands, so we should be able to see these things from a mile away. Go. Excellent. Now the last mission I think is going to be a little bit tricky to box, but that's to be seen. That is to be seen for now. I'm not 100% sure. So that is a green one, and I think everybody has green, so that one is no longer needed. Just leave that one on the corpse. Oh wait, is that him right over there? No, that's a volatile. Corrupted. It's heading to the left. Let's invis. Corrupted, volatile. Straight ahead. So she's facing... All right, it's in there. It's in this mess. Oh, it's right there. All right, perfect. All right, so let's come right over here. Let's break follow and pull, and we got them both. Perfect. Excellent. So let's do this. Let's do that because I'm gonna be lazy for a second. And yeah, it locks pretty quick. You can't, I don't think they want people to task add through it. But you can, you know, get people in before the mission if you have a mercenary for sure. But I know the first mission, it locks as soon as you kill him. And I didn't really pay attention on any of the other ones, but it's definitely could be annoying if you want to add people in. But luckily, most of the achievements are pretty easy, except that one we were trying to do. But I bet if you do the mechanics, it's like easy as can be. All right, we got another one. Come on down. At least it's not like those undead up top where we had 6 of them just beating us to death. Oh my. I'm not even getting you in the right position here. You don't need those anymore. You don't need that. And you don't need that. Hopefully there's one more vial around here somewhere. Oh my gosh, we got a blood. Nice. Who needs it? Alright, that's Voxel's last blood. Alright, I can do his mask. Well, I need 4 crystals. Did I get those today? I've not gotten the crystals yet today. So we'll work on that, I guess. Get him 4 crystals and like that. And then I'm gonna do the shaman's mask next. So she needs all the crystals too, so we might have to go to candlemakers. I think the crystals drop a little bit more there. Hey, Ian, dude, how you doing this morning? How are you doing? All right, let's invis. What's that? Meat. Sure, I would eat whatever alien these aliens are. I don't think I would eat them. Doesn't look like something that would taste very well. Let's see here. Vial. Let's see here. Sort by name. I don't think I see any. There's volatile. All right. So, what does that mean? I'm assuming that means we just gotta kill these random ones until we get one to respawn there. I would assume that's what that actually means. In theory, anyway. Let's see here. It locks when they go live. Yeah, it could be that. I would say, but you know, probably, you know, you're just gonna have to have the people in the group ready to go. There we go. Let's grab this guy. Mod rod for you. And do I have 2 of those already? I do. All right. Is there a name that spawns right here? No. But it does look like there's a name that spawns right behind us. Now that I'm looking at this. Bjorg. And then the volatile is the name for there. I kind of like how they've spread out the names a little bit more. So like there's just 3 placeholders there, but there's also one over here. So if you're camping that, right here you can get, you know, these 2, but then he spawns up on top there too also. So that's kind of cool. So like multiple people can camp the same name at the same time. We got another blood. We'll give that to Viva. And that is just a sheer drop right there. All right, where is this? It must have been the guy we just killed, because he must have been Roman or something. I'm just like afraid to like zoom off the edge here. There he is. All right. There we go. Turn you. Turn you. All right, where are we at here? 70%. And we just need one more vial. Which will, I think that's the mercenary, right? Quests, Arcstone. Yeah, cleanse the corruption. Yeah, so that'll give us mercenary, which will give us 23A and 2% experience. Hey, Oakland, how you doing, man? And then I think when we hail that guy, we'll get that one of those done. That's, we still got to do these other ones. I'm afraid to get my characters like too unsynced to I kind of like them all on the same quest step, but I don't think I'm going to be able to do that. I am doing fantastic. I am 4 crystals away from getting the mask for my monk, and I just did the 3 missions, so I'm good there. Just trying to get some of this Arcstone done so we can go off to maybe Relic as soon as possible. But I feel like I'm going to be here a while because I still need a bunch of crystals on this one. So it is like the Ralph Zakiring, right? So you get the stuff, you do the quest, it gives you the item, you evolve it up. Getting the item requires you to do some trade skills, like brewing was the first one that I had to do, and then so on and so on. So definitely, you know, it's very trade skill heavy, but I didn't think it was too bad. Since I'd already pre-done all the trade skills for this character at the end of the at the end of leveling on the last one, so as long as you have the trade skills, it should go pretty easy. But the quest guy's right there, so he's like right on the other side of where I'm standing. You just talk to him. He's like, "Oh, we should make an artifact to show these guys, you know, how good I am because they didn't promote me." He's like angry. he's an angry, disgruntled worker, and he's gonna help you make this artifact mask that is fantastic. But it's got a quest for every single stage versus the evolve and click. So, and I do believe it requires all the same stuff as the previous evolving stuff. So you have to have all the partisans, all the mercenaries, all that done. Oh my gosh. All the mission achievements, you know, all the missions, all the raids. I think you're gonna have to have all that stuff done in addition to evolving it, in addition to the trade skill. Let's see here. Voxel, do you need yellow? Voxel does need yellow. Cannot stop coughing. All right. Now these ghosts are pretty cool because they drop the thing that you need for this quest, but they're, you know, decent experience. So you'll get a lot of experience doing that. Oh, where was this other one at? I'm trying to remember where we killed the other one. I think it was in this pile over here. So. Might be worth keeping that clear, I don't know. The cool thing about the mask is, though, it does have this unique effect on it. Temperance of the Vortex, so if it's on a plate class, they get the anger buff. If it's not, they get a aggro debuff, so it's probably going to be like the best in slot for a long time. I was okaying at achievements, and I noticed Vanquishers give Augs. Is it worth doing the old ones? I believe there's a new Aug like every expansion. So I don't know how good it is at the ones that can be soloed. So, like, I was thinking about getting like a group, group of 2 of people and doing some old raids on one of these days when everybody's, done leveling and stuff, and see what we can do with like 2 groups or 3 groups of people in from the guild, and see what we can actually do old content wise. Might even be able to do like, Lorian's song with 24 people. So, I mean, it might be something we can do. I don't know any of the mechanics in those raids, so it'd be something to eventually work towards and figure out. But to get those, those thing. See, the brewing is a 185 trivial. Really, when I tried to do the combine, it was like 460 or something like that for the one of the sub combines. For me, they might have changed it though, since I did it on like day 1 or 2. Because I had to put, I specifically put my trophy on because I did fail it a few times. There we go. Get rid of that out of the window. And another yellow. That goes to a voxel. And there is our vial right there, right in front of us. Excellent. And this should finish the mercenaries for this zone. Now, still... Still need to go back to the beginning. What's the secure point in this zone? Right there. All right. All right. So we got 1% experience for finishing the mercenary and 0.4 for killing that guy. So there we go. Missionary of Arcstone, the Shattered Isles. Now, we need more blood, so it might be worth staying right here. And we also need more fragments. So yeah, let's just stay here, I guess. Alright, let's change this to reverse consider. No, consider. There we go. And let's just keep killing these guys. We need blood. We only got like 1 or 2 so far, so not exactly a good time. But I need to finish them all anyway, so might as well. We got some AAs to spend. Nothing fancy here. Let's do heightened endurance for that extra 1 point of endurance regeneration. There we go. Now, in theory, that mob is right there. There he is. Let's get him, because he's going to roam into... he's going to roam into us eventually, so might as well just get him now. There we go. I guess we, you know, kind of camping these 3 right here, so that should be... we might get a named out of it, so that'll be good. Agreed on that. I make sure all my boxes do greed, and I roll needs, just because every time I group with people, they roll need. And this funnels all the loot to me. And there we go. Oh, we got a red one. Yes, Voxel. Alright, Voxel might finish his quest today. Get him a little bit further along, too. Now, there is a spot I saw over by the mage guy right here for the mission. I saw a guy over there just chain pulling ghosts, so that might be a better ghost spot. for like seriously focusing on the quest, but I'm not 100% sure. And did this one respawn yet? No, but we got a Wrath. Kill the Bro J there. All right, cool. Nice. Go. All right. Hello. Red. What are you? Yellow. And there we go. Get this one slightly there. Sound. It's hard to find areas to just chain pull from anything. I missed the clean lines. The spawns, yeah. I loved Gilded Spire, honestly. That was my favorite zone from the last expansion. There we go. Give that to her. There's a lot more hills, if you will, in this zone anyway. It looked like Relic was a little bit more flat, and I haven't done any pulling there yet though. Just running to the mission. So definitely gonna be interesting. And a red one. I should memorize these, so that goes to Voxel. Placeholder. Corinth, Battle Trials, grinding. Been empty other than me. Killed Spire. Nice. How's the experience in Gilded Spire going to from 125 plus? Because I'm getting what 0.2 here, so if it's within that realm, it might be worth just massacring mobs there. Right, another placeholder. .39. Oof. Lovely. Oh, you've been doing AAs. Okay. go. Wow, 44 people on. Has anybody won 30 yet? Yep. Jeez, Vinny's already won 30. Nice. I got some work to do. All right, let's go over here. Let's go with this one. Yeah, it'd be nice to know. Just like for reference, right? I like to try to keep it in mind now. I mean, these things die a little bit slower than the dragons, I think, were. But I think at 130 they'll be a little bit more, a little bit faster, I guess. I see your task timer. What are we at here? 3 hours and 17 minutes. So I think we can buy, yeah, we can buy one og. So that might be worth doing next time we're in Sacred Grove. For the, I think it's like a 30 agility upgrade. I think that's what I saw. There we go. Oh man, I'm gonna have to do some work here in a minute. So let's do a few more. And then I gotta go do some things. Right. And all right, mod rod for you. And no no respawn on those named yet. All right, we got a few minutes. Where's my campfire at? Ruined relic. All right. What about up here? All right, pulled that one. I pulled this guy, right? Yeah, there he is. There we go. Oh, got an ad and a blue one. Got a blue one all day. All right, you need red, you need blue, so that goes to you. Get you guys right spot. let's grab this one. All right, let me check. This guy should be up here in a second. It's the placeholder. I'm going to leave it. And I think we'll call it after that. Just because I got to go do some stuff and I don't feel like grinding these right now anyway. We need to go back to the beginning anyway so I can get my quest knocked off, so. And there is, well, I guess the only easy way to get to the beginning would be to go through there, but. Do that, but we'll see later. Did I get any crystals? I didn't get anything from these guys. These guys aren't dropping jack, except like poison materials and crappy food. There we go. And another blue one, so that goes to you. All right, let's see. Over here, we got that one. Nothing yet. Let's grab this guy. He's going to add on us anyway. Let's do sort by distance. None of which are on this island. Oh my. All right. That's what I was afraid of. Just falling off into the void. All right, let's grab another one. Probably worth going back to Sacred Grove after we finish all the quests and start doing the hunter immediately. Yeah, there's a god right there. Jeez. That's the placeholder. Or the roaming one. Lots to do, lots to do. Let's go back to you. Sort by consider. What the hell? What the fuck? What on earth? Where did that thing even come from? Earth Force. Alright. Call of the Wild. Yes. Flash of Anger Stand. Oh my gosh, what the hell just happened there? Reciprocal Shield. Seventh Wind. I've been here a while and I've never seen a spider roll up on me like that, so that's keeping it interesting, I suppose. I don't know who that other one's fighting. So yellow goes to you. Alright. Oh man. Maybe we'll get some silk off this guy. I haven't gotten a single silk off any of these guys, or I don't think anything at all. There we go. There's our first piece of silk. Perfect. Awesome. Alright. Let's go see if that, yeah, let's res. Let's focus. Damage shield. Sit. Aura. It's my bard. Rallying call. Stop song. Rallying call. Really? He's got 0 endurance. Why is that not landing on him? Here, let's buy that rank. Rallying call? No. Oh, I don't have the endurance to give. Never mind. Is that all the buffs? It's light. Solos, actually. All right, let's go check that one over here. If it's the placeholder, we're out. And it doesn't even spawn. All right, let's pull this one. All right. This thing hit me for 72k, 71k. Ouch. All right, let's see here. Let's get this one. Alright, and volatile, skip him, that's a placeholder. And another placeholder. Alright. I'm gonna call it. I gotta go do some work, and might as well get that done now instead of later. But we got all 3 missions done. We got a little bit further on quest line in Arcstone. We got what do we got? We're on the last step of this partisan, so we just got to go to the zone in, and then we got 2 more partisan quests to finish this zone for Hamrok here. But the other guys are getting getting closer. They're not quite there yet, and I got to go farm up some gemstones later. So I'll probably go to Candlemakers for that one. That seemed like an easier farm than this. But thank you very much for watching, and please have a fantastic day. Should be back tomorrow in the morning, but we'll see. Thank you very much for watching. Please have a fantastic day.